Okay guys, so I've already got this set up and I decided what the heck we do a quickie on it. So sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. That is a pilot bushing for a standard transmission, and actually if you look, when I started that was seated up with this. So what I've done is I've went old school mechanics on it. I packed the cavity with grease, and I've heard of people using sawdust and grease, all kinds of crazy stuff, pieces of leather, anything that they could pack in there, that when they started hitting with the tool, hi Chill, really? Anyway, when they started using something in a tool, I just got done whipping that up. Get out of the way, Dad. Originally, I was going to use this because it fits the hole pretty tight. But what I did here, I took an old bolt and I ground it until it fits almost perfect. I did it on a belt grinder. You could, if you were pressed, you could do it on a file, with the file. But what I did is I took the size. I'll make this super simple. So, oh, what did I do with it? Anyway, long story short, I'm keeping this a Shark. Somewhere laying around here is a 17 millimeter. It fit perfect over that, so I used the 17 to size this. So let me see if I can rig up the camera for a second here. Oh, there's the 17. See, she just fits. That was what I used to size it, and it's snug. It's a good fit. We need a couple boards. Let's pause a second. Okay, we're back. So the trick is, once you have your tool made, you pack this full of grease, start your tool in there, and then just in hydraulic pressure, we'll work that sucker out of there. It went through, it should come back out. Boink. That is a nice tight fit. You have to put a little bit more grease in there, because every time you do it, number one, you probably lose a little bit, but as the bushing pushes out, you have to put more grease in to fill the void. We might have to do this 2-3 more times, but this is the trick. Field mechanics, anybody that messes with standard transmissions, it's just an old school trick that works really good. You want to get good shots, not hit yourself. See? It's coming. I probably could grab it somehow, almost. You have to push out of there, but we're gonna, just for the sake of fun, do a quick short on this. Now, if I was really smart, I'd have went back there and I'd put power to my lathe, and I'd have took a bigger piece of stock, and we would have milled, we would have milled a piece with a lot longer shoulder. And I'll explain what I mean in just a second. So when I mean shoulder, I mean this part. If I could have milled something out or used a bigger bolt, it would have worked a little easier, because I wouldn't have had to keep. Yeah, she's close. And she's gross. It's close and it's gross. Grease is what makes the world slide around. For all you, oh, we don't need petroleum, you can't kill the animals. Well, you know, I used to grease wagon wheels with large lard from the hogs. And, your electric vehicles and such, still probably going to need grease for different components, or they expect that to wear out, and that's a good high charge item. I don't know which. The biggest thing is to try and, as you pack your grease in there, if this was Michigan in the wintertime, that shouldn't be so thick, it'd already be out of there, but Arizona at 100 degrees, it's kind of thin. You can almost see the air there. Alright, I'm going to see if I can find something and grab onto that, because I'm getting tired of playing with the grease. Let's see if I can just cheat it on out of there. Get done with this job. Going back to an automatic, so it's got to come out. Now at this point, I might get lucky and be able to grab it and twist. If I adjust the pliers right, that is. Yep, there it is. So that's packed full of grease. And that's how you get a pilot bushing out the old school way. The Chicago way. Anyway. Oh yeah, it's 4th of July, guys. A great Independence Day to you. We're out here in the shop, me and the dogs. Booty Butt, he's hiding because he got so messed up. I finally got tired of the motor troubles with Boomer. So, he's getting the 6-cylinder. Almost thought about putting them together with the standard, but we're going to run the automatic. Anyway, again, thanks for hanging out, old school tricks, and happy 4th of July. See you up the road.